Okay guys, here we are again. We're going to start the fish tanks. So what they're doing right now is they're digging and leveling all the bottom, and they're putting in their stakes and see where we go from that. So give them a little bit of time and we'll go from there. Alright, and now what they've got to do is they've got to trim the walls so that this line is straight and it is square. At least that's the hope. We'll find out. And so the leveling continues. They're chipping away at that wall. It is extremely hard. Now the original plan was to make it 3.75, but because of the amount that they would have to chip off the bottom, we're going to go with 350. So it'll be just 15 centimeters shorter, but it will save a lot of back-breaking work to try to trim this wall down, and it is very time-consuming. So I don't mind. They could bring it down to 350 instead of 375. It'll be okay. Okay, so now the measurement's been taken, the bamboo poles are put in, the lines are drawn, now the string is going in so they can get the level down there of where it needs to be. Okay, here's the beginning. Setting that corner, and that corner will dictate the rest of the job. Okay, so this is the beginning, and he's over there starting at the other end, so this should move along rather quickly. Okay, so there it is. There's the first row coming this way, and also this way. Now, according to these guys, the plan is to put the first row all the way around and then divide the center, or divide the 4 tanks, and on the second row they will overlap that block on top of this row going across to lock them. So that's the story. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so here it is. They almost completed the first row all the way around. So what will happen now, after that first row is in, they will come back and start on the second row, and as they're going, they will come out and divide 4 compartments here. So we'll see as they build it. Now also, a little while ago, I didn't have the camera out, and it happened very quickly, so they came and delivered 5 pallets of block, because all we had was this, which was left over from the chicken coop project. So now we have plenty of block, and all that needs to happen is for them to bring this up out of the ground, and once they've done a couple of rows, they can backfill 2 rows with some cement in the back to give it that support, and then it'll be backfilled with dirt, and then on the very top it'll have more cement when the floor goes in. And then of course you will also have the reinforcement on the floor with the concrete in there, and hopefully everything works out. Time will tell, I guess. But anyway, you know, the whole thing is starting that first row is what takes time, but once that happens, it goes pretty quick. What's time consuming is to take the excess dirt that's in the way down at the bottom or whatever, level this thing out, make it square and all that. Once you do that and the first row is in, then it just gets faster, easier, because you don't have to measure anything. It's just a matter of placing it on top. Everything's already measured, squared, etc., etc. All right, so everybody's off to lunch right now. We'll wait for them to come back, and we'll see how far they get today. Okay, here we are after lunch. Now they're going to finish that row there, so they can start putting in the dividers for the 4 compartments, and then at the second row. We'll see what happens. Okay, so here we are working on the second row, and as you can see, you'll have 1, 2, and then that last area down there will be divided into 2, so that's 4. Like I said before, once you get this bottom one done, it starts going up pretty quick. Okay, here we are. It's coming up. You got 4 rows here, 4 rows here, coming on 2 rows all the way down. So it's coming along.
Oh no.
I say perhaps 2 days and then have this one done. Of course, we'll see how far they get today. But like I said before, once you get that first row in there, it goes up relatively fast. Okay, so there it is for today. There's the 4 compartments. This has been brought up to 4, this to 2, and that to 1. So what will happen is tomorrow they will come and continue building this up. Okay, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.